Hi everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Untold Truth. Today, I have with me the gang from Africa Discourse Channel, and we'll be talking about love because we are in the month of love. So we are going to be sharing experiences about our love lives, how love is in our African settings, love in Ghana, and the team is going to share their experiences. Today's episode is actually going to be a special one for me because I'll be hearing things I've never heard before. So before I delve in, I'm just going to throw it to the team to give themselves like an intro, then we'll start. So let's start with you, Essien.
My name is Essien Blay Osman, and I'm the audio engineer for the Africa Discourse Channel.
Oh, it's fine.
Be vocal. We can't hear you. My name is Essien Osman Blay, and I'm the audio engineer for Africa Discourse Channel.
All right, next person.
Hi, my name is Belinda, and I'm the partnerships lead for the Africa Discourse Channel.
Hi, my name is Richard. I am the managing editor for Discourse Channel. But yes, it is
Okay. So Watson, obviously the cleaner for I'm in charge of productions for Discourse Channel.
Hi, my name is Essien Blay. I'm the communication strategist and digital platform manager for Discourse Channel.
Your own long power.
I know, right? All right, so that is majority of the crew from Africa Discourse Channel. So we are going to go right into it, and we are starting with love stories. So my first question is, what's the most romantic thing you have ever done or experienced from someone? Richard.
But like. Well, wait, why would you have to start with me? Come on, relax.
I saw you first. I just turned and I saw you.
Interesting. Most romantic thing someone have ever done for me.
Or you have done for someone.
That's what they're doing for someone. They are plenty. Well, for me, per se, I don't think I've experienced romance or anything romantic from a lady, from a guy. What's the case?
I don't think guys do romantic things for guys.
I'm not gay. No. Romantic could be like a thoughtful, something like that.
But yeah, if a guy is doing something for, I don't think it's romantic.
So how would you term that now?
Bro code.
Yeah, or it's a friendly thing. Romance is more about love between you and a woman.
The word romance so that I can understand, I can give a contextual answer in that.
Please, can somebody Google what romance is, because
Nah, it's
What is
romance.
Romance, like...
so he says he wants the definition of romance before he can say
there's
like
romance. There's bromance. It's still a version.
I'm talking, and I said romantic. I didn't say romantic. Do you get it?
So
Romantic.
a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love, or a quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness
And
from
this time around,
everyday
from a
life.
lady. I think let's
All your life, you never know what romance is.
Because I even asked romance. I didn't say bromance or
But
something.
it's all a version. Okay, fine. I've not experienced that. Maybe we can continue.
You have to have for anybody to...
So sad.
I know. Doing something for somebody. Maybe.
Okay, guy started and said he has done a lot for people. And I said maybe pick one.
So no, the case is
Pick
I
your
don't know if
stance.
it's classified as romance. From what you are saying.
So if you
romance
did
is
it,
probably
like-
relax. It probably would be for someone you are in love with or something. Yes, it's not been in that.
This is like an example of you failed the question even before asking.
I think you're thinking too much about it.
Yeah, just overthinking it.
Just the small stuff, they're all romance.
Oh, okay. I bought somebody a birthday gift.
Please, let's move to the next person.
Belinda.
Wow.
Richard, you need romance.
I wouldn't mind romance lessons.
Oh my God. Honestly speaking, this is the difficult one.
Is it that ADC people don't experience love or what's
At
happening?
this point, I don't...
Maybe we should start from someone.
Someone have a love story to share.
People do nice stuff for you. Like, a lot of people do nice things for people. But romantic stuff, Let me see. Maybe to like I need to jog my memory.
I feel like people who have done stuff for you be so sad right now.
That's the question I beg, because now think about it. She's a lady, right? Many guys will be doing something nice. So which one is a romantic among all of them?
That's the question. I think a couple. Surprises on my birthday.
Tell us in specific details.
Please, you didn't have some. Allow her.
So surprises on my birthdays. There were lots of surprises that I didn't expect with very thoughtful gifts. So I think those were the very romantic times for me.
How did it make you feel?
Are you the moderator here? Essien.
Why is Essien looking like he's thinking about it so much? Why are you thinking so hard?
Essien feels like he's in a job interview.
I've had quite like some, but I think the one I mostly remember is gift from a lady. Yeah, random ones and my birthday as well. Yeah,
That's so
I appreciate
sweet.
them a lot. Not necessarily me dating them, but I think let's say friends. Those have been good to also like surprise me at times. So.
Yeah, so you haven't done anything for anybody?
Well, I've done some. I think taking somebody out on their birthday or getting them a gift. Yeah. And they
Also, the same thing. You guys didn't consider it as romantic.
when they also give me like tell me how they feel about it, and I feel it's also cool.
All right.
Wow.
That's how you're supposed to answer, not those things you were doing. Sammy.
All right.
Okay, I'll give 2 examples. One I saw, one I was involved.
Wait, when you saw
I saw recently that made me realize that there's love in this world. And there's one that I experienced that broke my heart.
We want the experience.
Yeah. So I'm a person, I'm a man of words, or I don't know how to put it, but I like expressing myself through words. I don't know, unless maybe you've experienced me to that point, you probably think that I do not do that, but I write sort of like poems. It's not really poems, but I try to find ways to express myself that's beyond the usual conversation, like, oh, I love you, or you are beautiful, or something like that. I may write something weird that you may read and be like, hey, now where's your free? That kind of stuff like that. So there was one time I wrote all my hearts down, edited it so many times and sent to this girl. It was like, where's your about it? Like, what's this? That in her head, wait, baby. I just skipped it and moved on. I realized that it may be my love language to speak that to a woman. I thought every woman...
You didn't add money.
Yes. So I thought every woman likes that kind of thing, but she didn't. She just threw it away because I think psychologically that's a problem with such kind of messages. So some people don't believe that love can be expressed through words. They feel like it must be through maybe money or some gifts or something. But I feel like me, genuinely, I can buy you something, but if the things I say mean more to me than the things I give to you. But notwithstanding, I've actually seen something given to someone that really boosted the person's joy in terms of it was a romantic gesture. So just very recently, the person watching this, you will know. Yeah, you know that. This guy was celebrating his birthday. He came in white to the office. I was like, oh wow.
I think I saw it.
You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, this guy had a whole basket. Is it a basket or box of breakfast? I was really surprised because I thought, oh, maybe in a usual last time. But when we saw everybody like, hey, the whole office just erupted. Wow, the guy was just gleaming from office. He couldn't stop smiling.
Aww.
Before we took the card and started reading it, I was like, wow, this looks like genuine love. The first message was a good morning pineapple. I was like, what pineapple is this one?
They have pet names.
You get it? So, so they understood each other. So the guy, when he took the card, now their jaw was just all over the place. Was smiling. And I was like, when you read the rest of the message, it's just as how I would like to express myself to someone when I genuinely the person. And yeah. So that was the romantic thing I've seen.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I think the most romantic thing someone has done for me was when I was going through some hard times, and this person who is not around decided to come down and cheer me up, take me out, talked about certain things, and go over what I was going through, and then it brought a lot of happiness to me in that moment. So I feel that is the most romantic thing so far.
That's so sweet.
Did it end in tears or is still? Did it end in tears or is still? Sorry, I'm not the host.
All right. So I think now we all have like a glimpse of what love is, and I feel like.
Please, host, will you also tell us your own?
I was just yes. Yeah, no, it was just the question. I love it.
Okay.
Tell us.
Think about it, thinking.
We have one at time in a row.
Subtitle, long pause.
All right. So I think for me, is when somebody understands me, because I'm the type I like to be in my corner. So if you are with me and then you don't understand like me in that sense and try to think maybe I'm away from you. So I was with someone who understood that and knew that I always wanted to be by myself and knew places where I wanted to go to. So if there's an instance where I was feeling down, the person knows my happy place and just takes me there. So I think
notes.
Move for Uber and trust. And you say was, so it ended up in tears.
kinda.
Oh.
I don't think anybody cried, but
The heart bled. Happy place. Okay.
yeah, I think so. That's it for me.
All right, thank you for sharing. I think at this point I'm only on this set to learn.
All right. So I think when it comes to love, we all have different definitions of what love means to us. And we've, over the years, heard, oh, love at first sight. People claim they fall in love seeing somebody for the first time. What is it for you?
Yeah.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes, why? No, why? Some more.
Wow. Didn't let me even process this question. My God. So personally, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in, I would use the word infatuation or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I believe it's possible to see someone have a desire for the person. But to say love, because what I've experienced or what I've grown to know what love is, I don't know how to put it back. It's beyond just seeing someone at once and then deciding that you love the person. So it's like, if I meet you for the first time, does it mean that if someone's about to shoot you, I'll just go and take the bullet? I mean, just because I saw you, doesn't mean I'll take the bullet for you, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't believe love at first sight exists. It grows beyond the infatuation, where when you work on it, it becomes something else. But nah, love does not come at first sight. It's movies. What is 30 minutes? You have to speak.
Essien.
For me, in a way, I'll say yes, because as men, I don't know how we are going to classify it. As men, the way our definition of love is different, and the definition of women, like how women also like define love is also different. Mm-hmm. So let's say the love at first sight might be like maybe me seeing you for the first time, your expression, your body language or something might ring something in my head and like make me feel like, yo, this is the kind of person I want or not. Yeah, maybe it might like I might not like you based on, they say first sight always like determines who you are, or that's what is going to picture you in my mind. Mm-hmm. So if I meet you for the first time, personally I don't like talking too much. So when I see you to be that talking plenty person, I will just be like, yo, no, this is not my circle. I have to both and go. So everybody has, let's say, something that is attractive from another person. Mm-hmm. The moment you see it, that's what is going to make you go to the person. After that is when it's going to decline a bit, if the person's real character is going to come out for you to see or not. Yeah. So in a way,
but I'm scared of you. That's a bell in his head that rings. I don't know. When you see the ding dong, what exactly happened?
Let's say somebody is interested, like men. I'm a man, so let's say a lady's body might attract me. I might see it as love at first sight.
Okay.
But as time goes on, is when I'm going to decide. Maybe other factors may play a role if I'm going to keep her or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
I think-
Don't you think that is like attraction at first sight?
Yeah, it may be
Because
not.
I think love
It's a definition of
is
love.
more than
Everyone's
just the
definition
looks.
is probably
Okay.
defines it different.
Yeah.
So
So,
what love really is, that's something we need to look into.
men see.
Stop doing men.
So,
Why do you
Let's say you.
What do you mean? Extension man is you. You say men.
Say like you.
We see respect.
Say me.
You
get
pronounce
it?
well.
In a way, okay, but majority, the most thing we expect from women is humility and respect. You understand? So the moment
Someone's taking personal. After here, see her in the corner.
humility and respect plays a very big role in a relationship. So like let's say I meet you for the first time and you exhibit like otherwise, what do you think which the character, that's the humility and the respect, that's what holds most of the times the relationship. So imagine I see you and your reaction is otherwise. What do you think? No matter how beautiful you are, I'm still not going to get closer to you. Yeah, that's how it is. So
You be counselor.
Well, if I'm to interject, I would say that if you really love the person and the person shows otherwise, you still be there.
the person do what?
Shows otherwise, you still be there.
Okay. Can I
Certain
wait?
characters
Wait,
that
hold up.
need that-
So let's say you claim you love the person and the person is abusive.
Yes.
No matter what, you still be there.
Yes. So that is where you see this is another part of abuse that happens in marriages that people don't understand. Some people really fall in love with people to the extent that even if they're beating them, they stay.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes, so
mean, that's
you see,
a lot of
that's
people
where the foolishness of love begins to exhibit itself. That if you don't take care, your sense of judgment will be
Clouded.
yeah, thank you.
That's why
So
they say love is blind.
so you'll be
Wait.
so you have to be careful sometimes who you actually decide to fall in love with. Because if it goes beyond that particular line, you end up picking something that's wrong, but you still stay.
All right. Belinda.
Okay.
I think it's for me. It's like I can like you just when I've seen you
Oh.
because I've seen
Hey,
something.
hey. Please, do you have HR?
I've seen something you've done, or you look a certain way, or you've said something that is attractive to me. So I can like you at first sight. But my first love was love at first sight.
You don't do.
Like someone said, it was infatuation. I was very young. But then genuine, like when I saw the person, I didn't know him. I didn't even know like his class or anything. I just like
Did the bell ring?
I was
You see, like what she's saying, your idea grows as you grow, and your priorities also
Changes.
When you are in primary, Charlie, no, like you know they need anything. Your everything is sorted for you at home. So the moment you see somebody, oh Charlie, this one I like it. But the moment you are growing, women, you know them are demands and so on. If you don't feel much,
It's like Essien is always like a gender person. That's so crazy.
Yes. Leave women out of
Their
this.
opinions are gender based.
Yeah.
if we don't factor these things out, it's going to be a problem. We have to know our rules, and the ladies also rules. You
Right.
understand? That's what will make things like, because if
Wait.
you're a provider, no, you for
Who's that provider? And this is my place. I'm a provider. Providing for who?
and she too for receive. So as you are growing, you understand that base. The moment you understand that like that particular like thing,
Your pastor told you that.
See, okay, we'll talk about that another time. Yeah.
I do agree with Samuel. I think that it's more of attraction at first sight and not love. You see something you like and you're like, oh, this is someone that I would, want to get to know. And then the rest is what DNL is trying to say.
He's trying to say. Let me finish with you outside.
maybe those who also fall in my domain will understand.
Yeah. Philosopher.
Let's
Man domain.
Let's share
waiting for a
words.
very long time.
Man
I
domain.
intentionally kept it for last.
All right, let's share some philosophy about love. All right, the question is, what is love?
Hey.
Okay, but to answer the question genuinely, I don't believe in love at first sight. It doesn't exist anywhere. like someone rightfully said, rather, yeah, also a correspondent to that in Belinda. It's attraction. You feel attracted to a person. They kind of strike a chord, somewhere.
Bell.
The rings a bell. So either how they carry themselves, their personality, their characteristics, whatever you see. He said that actually. Some people say dress to be addressed.
Yeah.
Right? So how you show yourself up is how people will take you. If you look unserious, people will take you unserious. So it applies to a man and a woman relationship as well. If you see a lady, you might like the lady based on how she carries herself, who she is, what she does. That kind of breeds the desire in you, like, okay, this is someone I want to explore something with, right? But that's not necessarily love. I think love comes in when you decide, you consciously sensitize your mind and decide that, hey, I want to be with this person, come rain or shine. Right? That is when you now establish that roadmap for love.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Based on what he just said, he's saying that, like, the decision aspect. Like, because, when you like somebody afterwards, as you spend time together and everything, you realize that you start to develop feelings and stuff like that. So, with the decision parts, do you decide how you feel, or like what do you decide?
So I think it's probably I meet someone and maybe I like someone at the first instance. And then after getting to know someone, I realize that there are certain things someone does. Maybe he chews with his mouth open and he makes a lot of noise when he's eating. And it's not something I like. But I feel like, okay, it's not a big deal as compared to some of the amazing things about someone. So I've decided to ignore that and stay with someone.
So
the
fact is that you decide to manage their excesses. So it's a decision. The consciousness is that this person, I don't mind if they do. It's like friendship, right? When you get into a relation, a friendship, primarily, not love now, right? A friendship that has lasted over a period. Okay, your friend will hurt you. They will do things to you that you might be very angry at and stuff like that. But over time, you keep on forgiving them, right? Because your mind, your consciousness is that this is my friend, right? We are building. So you keep on growing, okay? So that's why I think the decision comes in. So you've decided that this person, whether come rain or shine, I would stick and stay regardless of, and that's what someone was trying to emphasize when they spoke about some people when they fall in love, even if you are beating them, they've already conscientized their mind that this is my safe space. They'll be there. That's it. They made a decision. They made their mind up.
It's to be a punching bag.
It's true.
And I know someone like that too.
It's true.
So it even happened to the gospel artist
In Nigeria.
Yeah.
About 3 years ago, I lost a friend to that thing.
Really? So this is actually deep stuff that we don't pay attention to. So love at the end of the day is a decision to be with somebody regardless of who they are or what they have portrayed themselves to be.
But you should also put yourself first, because getting into that,
you don't worry.
I think
you realize that
those things are more of like a psychological thing.
Psychologically, love is not about yourself. Love is about
it's
others.
what you give.
So we don't do. A matter of fact, humanity, we don't live for ourselves. We live for others. If you think you live for yourself, think: are you complete by yourself? Do you depend on other people to survive?
Philosophy.
That's right.
I feel like we are moving away too much.
Yeah.
So away from the love stories, now we are back into our Ghanaian settings, coming to talk about love in Ghana, some of the challenges you face as a person trying to navigate love in this country. So I'm going to start with one. As you get to know somebody, you go on dates. You probably go on dates to be able to get to meet somebody. And so now my question is, what are some of like the weirdest thing you've ever experienced? Or it can be on a date, or a weird excuse you got from somebody to cancel a date, or even from you to the person.
To cancel a date?
Yeah.
I think I want to start. The weirdest thing I find very ridiculous, especially going on a date with a woman, is how they stand you up. I don't get the concept.
Stand you
What
up.
do you mean stand up?
Say.
Okay, you agree to meet at on the
show up.
time. And then they'll come like 30 or 1 hour later.
That's not standard.
That's Ghana man time. I think, yeah.
Drama. They just want to add drama
What kind
to
of
it.
drama is that?
Yeah, you have to, yeah.
When you're hungry, more hungry,
For
you
what?
eat the food well. So he's giving you.
You are waiting the
When you
presence
come
of
and
a
say
queen, of a Ghanaian queen.
Yeah.
Ghanaian what?
Queen.
Statics.
No, but it's honestly, experience. Well, I don't have experience dating Ghanaian, so I won't be able to share. But generally, I think dating within the Ghanaian scene is quite. It's neither here or there, right? There are certain people who have had great experiences. There are others that have had worse, right? But one of the things I find very disturbing about some Ghanaian women is decisiveness. They like to beat around the bush.
So wait, I think we would come to talking about like actual challenges in dating.
Okay.
This is like going on dates and some of the experiences and the excuses.
The 1 hour waiting.
For me, he didn't test me a day before to like emphasize that this thing is coming on. And the whole day I didn't hear from him until like 30 minutes to the date. And then he texted like, "You're still coming, right?" And I just left him on red. And then around 9 p.m., he sent a lot of message. He was mad about it and a whole lot. I'm like,
You are wicked.
we set the time like 2 weeks ago. We've been talking, and then a week to the date, there was nothing. There was no conversation, nothing. You were just gone. I sent you a message, and it takes like 2 days to reply. And you didn't say anything about the date.
Now they search money.
You be wicked. Let me tell you, sometimes.
You didn't say anything about it.
Sometimes when someone sets a date like that, the person is so anticipating that he doesn't want to spend the time with you so that when you meet, you have nothing to talk about. So inside them, they feel like you have to give a bit of a distance so that when you meet, you have something fresh too. It happens sometimes like that.
But you can't just go around ghosting
I'm not
somebody.
stop talking to you. We are there. We plan on
She
next
said
week,
she
right?
sends a message. It takes 2 days.
No, we've planned on meeting
What if
next
the
week.
guy is
Whatever
working
happens,
Busy.
if for
Wait.
instance,
The
if for
business
instance
is
you have a
something you
problem,
don't
you should
like.
ask me that. Okay, are we still meeting because you're not talking to me or something like that? Because apparently he has logged it too. He's waiting for that day to come and meet you. Into our planning or certain emotions, baby. Some people don't have the experience that you have in terms of dating. So he's planning, getting himself ready. Then on the day you don't show up.
No, you see, at least.
Maybe even show the road that you're supposed to walk on. You feel like you think it's simple. You're going to plan the things. Maybe you are the first date. It's never going on.
At least the day before, text me and say that, oh, yeah, what's up? Like, we are still going or blah, blah, blah. You know, I want to feel like,
Everybody.
what do they call it? Shivery, right? Shivering or something.
But the guys in your stomach.
Yes.
Oh,
At
okay,
least make me
okay.
feel special. You don't ghost me for a whole week and expect me to show up on it.
You know that you will show up and then that's when the whole special will happen.
Me, that was my
You've already agreed, so he's assuming
You are coming.
So you come.
So
Even with work, when we plan meetings, we have to send reminders for people
maybe
to
send
remember.
email say you are meeting
So
on
you-
Tuesday and you want to come and warm you up to today Tuesday. What's this? If you don't appear on Tuesday, go ahead.
This is not work issue.
Well,
This
I
is
think-
emotional issues.
okay.
This is feelings.
I think with your case, right? Sometimes with guys, okay, they are very much logical. So like someone is saying, they have set a date. In their mind, okay, date is fixed. So there are other things they are dealing with at the time they are dealing with. Reminding is not something that naturally comes to them if they are not necessarily like romantic people.
Even Google is romantic.
Hey.
Meeting.
Wait.
Such a meeting with
Google is romantic.
See, you set a meeting with Google. You use Google Meet to set a meeting, and then
It will send you reminders.
They will remind you
Exactly.
that there is a
Do
meeting.
you
at this
realize
time.
that with Google you put reminders on Google?
No, I mean when you set the reminder, it is going to come again to remind you that you
Yeah, you
have
set a
a
reminder.
meeting.
If
So
it's
you set a reminder. So
you
did you
know.
tell the guy to remind me
me.
a day before?
God.
No, listen, I think that is just like the best thing to do. Especially if you ask for the date.
It's common courtesy.
Yeah, like just say,
Well, look I'm saying.
It's like the morning.
Gentlemen, I want to talk.
Conversations were good.
Gentlemen.
If I talk right now, men, like, we have the way we think and how ladies also think.
No, you
But
see, you can't
sometimes we also
generalize
have
it with
to-
men.
Sometimes we also have to cross break.
Compromise,
And
yes.
also, like,
Yes.
be like, yo, like, what's up? What's going on? Like,
And at least on the day of the date, say something.
in 2 days or 3 days intervals.
It's okay. Let's someone talk their experience. We are coming. We'll get it.
All right.
Get it.
Belinda, do you have any experience?
Yes. Mine was, I think, latter part of last year. I met this guy. Actually, I was actually going to go on the date. But then something came up, I think work related or something, and then we had to cancel. But then afterwards, like during our conversations, I realized that no, this will be a total waste of my time. Like he's not my kind of person. With the conversations he's having with me and the way he talks and stuff like that. And I just started ghosting him. And I did that, and the guy kept calling like for 2 months. Oh
My God.
I felt so bad.
This is weak. Why didn't you go straight to the point and tell him?
Oh,
Because
wait, Belinda, wait.
I know that this one here.
Wait. That's the guy for 2 months.
Listen. Listen to me.
Allow her talk.
What is to listen about this?
Allow her talk.
Okay.
I said we agreed on a date, but something came up,
Yeah.
and then I told him that we couldn't go anymore, but something has come up. But then he was like, okay, then after that, let's find another date that we could, schedule and go. I was like, okay. But then whilst we were having conversations subsequently, I realized that he's not my kind of person. Like our conversation and things, he's just not that kind of person. If I go on a date with him, I will be a total waste of my time and this.
So he was making advances to you. Why didn't you tell him that
He didn't necessarily. No. He didn't open his mouth.
Oh,
and say,
you
"Oh,
found out that
You know where the
he-
conversation is going to. You know where.
This is
yes,
juicy.
I do. That's why I'm saying that.
This is crazy. I'm thinking like, I understand.
I don't call
I understand the guy. I understand what you're But I'm thinking.
Stop.
But why would you be
But
calling
2
somebody for
months.
2 months? Why?
Still doing it. You're calling me. You're texting me. I don't respond for 2 good months.
Because there's not been a closure.
A close, yeah.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Belinda, you owe somebody closure.
Because the
I don't
fact,
even know his number
no,
anymore.
guys, I think what we are missing here with Belinda's story, the fact is she opened something up, right, by letting the guy know that I can't make it today. Subsequently, we'll do it, right? And you've not communicated anything otherwise than that. Like Yaya is saying, you didn't say it differently.
Good, now you agree with me.
No, I don't agree with you. But you didn't say anything differently. So expectation
Very high.
is that okay, this will still happen one way or the other. Maybe she's busy. Oh, let me check up
But
on
I
her.
think that if you call me for like some 3 days,
My
I'm
dear,
you should
so
stop.
no, you must
Are they
stop.
auto machine? Is that answer machine?
How would you be calling somebody constantly for 2 months? Why? Who you share?
Oh no.
Do you know the excitement
Wow.
a man gets when the lady says, I'll go out with you?
Wow.
Do you know the excitement? Even though I'm going to waste my money,
I feel bad.
it's not your money,
Wow.
but the excitement I get for you to say, yes, I'm coming out with you, is very high. For you to kill it like that, it pains.
Oh.
Maybe you can even
It is what it is.
Sorry, okay.
If you are listening, she apologized.
Yeah, I'm going to tell your
I'm really
friends.
sorry. If I find your number, I'll get in touch.
If you never have his number again.
I don't have it.
She said she doesn't have the number.
He should call you.
Nah, you have killed the feeling, don't go there. You go and raise it up again.
We
Alright.
have to be straightforward in our dealings. That's
That's true.
We are sorry, sir. Someone, do you have any experience?
What was the question again?
Any weird date experience or any weird excuse to escape a date?
After his working experience, I'm not sure.
Hey!
I don't think he
I beg, swallow. I beg. So,
Go dead.
I want to
hey. I'll delete the footage. Remember, I'm in charge. Okay. Have I had any experience like that? Nah, I don't remember. If I remember, I'll mention.
All right.
You made me forget by force.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about dating and having being in a relationship itself in this country. What has been some of the biggest challenges you'd face being in a relationship in this country? So it can be because of money, people ghosting you. Sometimes it can be cultural expectations. So what has been some of one of your biggest challenges going into a relationship, especially in Ghana, or dating a Ghanaian woman or man? Essien.
sometimes I think it's the understanding. We are all coming from different backgrounds, and the way we react and the way we do things are all different. So by all means, you are going to have cultural shocks in many ways, and then everybody also has his or her priorities. But still, it has to be communicated and understood.
What will be your challenge? Your own.
It's actually a social studies question.
What has been my challenge?
Yes.
Let's say I think understanding, because
Hey, they don't understand you.
Oh no, let's say me, I put work first. because I don't have anyone to depend on. So I put work first. So let's say, like you are saying, we agree on a date, Charlie, and there's a deal. I might probably cancel it, and you are not going to understand. Not that I will cancel it. Okay. Yeah. And you are not going to understand, and you are going to talk. You see, and I will explain to you as well. Yeah. For me, I think
Understanding.
Understanding, and sometimes let me say, yeah, the understanding, and let's say our cultural shocks as well. We are all from different backgrounds, like I said. So yeah, you might do something that I might be like, yo, what is this? It's new to me. You have to explain it to me, and like I might also do something that I'll have to explain to you.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
For me, I think it's cultural expectations. It's not just cultural, like just expectations. I know that you can't get into a relationship without expectations, but sometimes it goes overboard and then you can't.
Can you be like a bit more specific with us?
This is cultural expectation.
For example,
Yeah, going to marry the fancy.
I think that's, if you're dating a Ghanaian, most of our cultures, like, they're almost
is
the
it the
same.
roles or what?
Is it like
The roles, what I expect someone that's my man to do for me. And then
No,
what I expect
people like dates, they understand those things already.
Hey.
I don't have to come and tell you what your role is, but general expectations. I think from the start, some people, they go overboard, and so that is like, okay, this person can do this. That is your expectation, and then as a relationship goes on, you realize that was just for sure.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Men tend to do that thing a lot, and it's very annoying. I don't know if they know, but it's very annoying.
We are here that day.
When the water is finished, you don't stand at the end.
Yeah, because like you'll be doing things like I'll talk to you that, okay, this is what I expect from my man. And then in the early stages, you'll be doing it. Then later, you'll be acting as if like I'm forcing you to be in the relationship and do what is expected of you. You get it?
The whole I'm busy thing is something like, what do you mean that when we started the
And
relationship,
in the beginning, then you were not busy.
Maybe
You didn't have any work to do then.
That time he was free.
No, he wasn't.
Because of you, he has gained employment. He was unemployed. He has gained employment. What's the problem?
The person definitely had the time, made the time for you, and then get into the relationship, they suddenly get so busy that it's
do you see Mahama still campaigning?
That's what I was
No,
about
but
to
that's
say.
not
They were saying
campaigning.
that they went there.
So sometimes-
no, but
And
that's
so
not
wait,
campaigning.
if you are telling me that if Mahama was not, when Mahama finished election, he was still not campaigning, that's the same way if I also change towards you, also should be okay with it.
No, I don't even think that
Because-
is campaigning. You see, the campaigning is before you
Yeah,
accept to be in a relationship with the person.
Okay.
But you see,
Initial
after you
phase.
accept the initial phase, there's a lot of, they do a lot of things.
Well,
And then
there's
the later
re-elections
phase
too, right?
It's just goes.
I mean, that's just it.
Over time, we have to be like, we have to get used to some of these things.
No,
For me,
this is not something you
for
should
me,
get used to.
This is not.
For me,
so
for me,
the
I
trick is-
understand how human like.
No, my thing is,
human
don't
beings
start something you can't
You
finish.
can't finish.
So with women, I'm talking for them today. So that you are doing man. With women, I feel like mostly it's because they don't want you to start something in a big wave and then come down.
Eh-heh.
So it's like, don't go in with stars and then
Yes.
come and tell me that you're a moon or something. Go with a big thing and keep it. If you can't, start with small. Rather, do something very tiny. If you have the time, then you increase it. Rather than just starting. So I understand. I've had this conversation over and over.
Because
again.
it's like, I'm just adding a little bit to what he has said. Like when you were trying to win me over, you call me in the morning to say good morning, in the afternoon to say good afternoon, in the evening to call me to greet me good night, to get it. Like you call me like every hour in the day, just check up on me. And now I'm your girlfriend. You can't do that again. You're
Let me
busy.
blame hormones. In the beginning, hormones.
No, you see, I think it's a manipulative move.
It's not
They make you,
No.
get used to that.
Like,
They
yeah.
make you get used to it.
Men
You
have the
develop an
energy a
expectation.
lot in the beginning when they are winning someone. It's normal. I have a
That's
lot of
not-
energy to call the person, hello, how are you? And then
So I think me too, because of that, me too, I've also developed the mechanism that, okay, if it gets to a point, you stop doing what you're supposed to. Me too, I'll not stress you. I'll be there. I'll just be watching you. Do it.
That's how we do it. That's how it is.
Thank you.
Like,
if it ends,
From both sides, right?
like that, yeah, that's what.
because no, you can't. What I'm saying is, you can't put people in a situation that
Suspense.
I'm somewhere, like I'm just here, meet me baby. Then you come and pester me. I agreed. That's when you are pulling back. So I just come and pull you again. Like, make it make sense.
All right, I think that we are missing out on a few details here. For things to work, it takes two. And what I believe strongly is that if things begin to fall apart, it still takes two. All right?
Yeah.
We don't sometimes see the failures of the individuals when things begin to deteriorate, which is something we always take for granted. For instance, you were talking about calling in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Let's assume in one of those scenarios, I'm not with that guy though, but in one of those scenarios, maybe he did something, he called you, you were busy, you kind of lashed out, or I'll call you back and stuff. And all of a sudden, it begins to, maybe during noons, he won't call you again because after maybe one or two occasions, realizing that occasionally when he calls you, you are busy at noon, then he doesn't call you again. Do you blame the guy for not calling again at noon? It's a generic question.
I don't think so. My thing is, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's a problem for you not to call me. What I'm saying is, you need to maintain a kind of energy. That's all I'm
Who is
saying.
the host?
The problem is, it can't be maintained if there are reasons that leads to.
So see, if like
shenanigans.
probably listen, I've told you that okay, I work during these hours and you don't call me within those hours. It's perfectly fine. We're talking about it. But what I'm saying is, you start with something. Initially, you knew I was working at those hours and you were still calling me. So what has changed? Is it now that you've realized that I'm busy, so you not call me again? Do you get it?
No, you see, that's not even the part. The part is that you will call them
yeah.
and then they won't even pick up. And then they will come back later and tell you I was busy.
But you're still
You get
So watching me, but the date's not for you fish.
You were busy when you met. You were
Alright,
busy
let me
when
just
you met.
continue.
I still think that both parties have to really go back to the drawing board and find out what really went wrong.
But
There's always a
design
reason.
thinking.
So
No, there's always a reason. It doesn't just happen out of the blue.
I believe that it's an opportunity for growth. When these things start happening, it's an opportunity for growth. Because naturally it's supposed to happen. When people are deeply in love or properly in love, nowadays relationships are not, I would say, people are just going in because somebody disturbed them for 1 hour or 3 days or 1 month. So I'm giving him a chance. Not because he's having the guy, but doesn't do anything the guy. He just, whereas the guy has money, can take care of him and he calling me every day. So let me give him a chance. They are not in love. They just give you somebody a chance. Same way on the opposite side. If I see this girl, she's fine, she has body. I like her. Not because of anything she does or where I'm going in life, she's also going there, but because she's looking attractive and she does her hair every Saturday, she's the one I want. Do you understand? Then both of you are trying something that is not meant for the both of you. So in the end, when you start calling the person gets tired at a point because maybe this Saturday you didn't do your hair, so abreu. The other side too, maybe you are doing something that's no longer attractive for the person. The energy to call is no longer there. But when you genuinely fall in love, the effort is more. And when you are genuinely in love and that thing start happening, you sit down and communicate, usually. You fix it. But when the thing is not really love, and you're like, oh, I'm trying with somebody, I'm giving this guy a chance, you are in your head is still ringing. Chance. Instead of relationship. So immediately if you feel like exams, you are marking him.
Exactly.
They are failed.
That's how they process it. They're not processing it because they are
in relationship. No,
again.
They are marking the guy.
Okay, no, we are trying to build. They are saying, no, for me, it's all about me. You were doing this for me. It was convenient. You're not doing it again. What is your role in ensuring that, okay, either that convenience goes on or maybe we adjust to what is new? No, women don't think like that in this. They don't think like that. Now it's about, he's not doing it again, so let me...
All right. Relax. Let me tell you something. Wait, it's like going for, let me tell you, this how, let me tell you how it looks like to us. Let me tell you how it looks like to women. I'm giving you, exactly.
No.
I'm giving you an example. Relax. Let me show you. It's like going for a job interview, right? When you came for the interview, what did you tell them? You'll be able to achieve A, B, C, D. You'll be able to do those KPIs. Now they've given you the job. You are there. You're not doing anything. At the end of the month.
No. In this picture, you are doing something. You're not able to perform. You say you can do work under pressure. They
Now,
give
the pressure has come.
The
You
pressure
can't
come,
handle
they're not
it.
doing. At the end of the year, when they do a review, wait, let me finish. Let me help
Go
you.
ahead.
When they do a review, they will call you HR. We realize that you're supposed to do so, but you are not doing it. Why? Where can we help you?
Exactly. That's what
Then
the women
they
do not.
fix
They
it.
fail
But the
short.
women are not HR, they are WR. So it's like, get out of here. You understand? You have moved the H.
No, someone see what you're talking about. You're talking about ideal situations. If you're in a relationship with someone, genuinely, you love the person, you are here with the person, and then the person, what's driving us? Maybe you told the person that, oh, me, I like going out. The person is like, oh, I mean, that's cool. I also like going out. We can go out every now and then, right? Then let's say you schedule whatever times that you want to go out. Now the person comes in and says, I'm busy, we can't go out like we said. I'm busy, we can't go out like you said. And then like what Tia said, you come in and say that, oh, like we said we're going to go out. It's not once, not twice. What's happening? Then you come and say, oh, I don't really like going out like that. Or like I'm too tired, I don't want to go out.
That's where the disappointment comes in.
So the person doesn't genuinely love you. That's what I gave earlier.
It might not be that the person doesn't genuinely love you.
The person doesn't genuinely love you.
The person might love you.
He doesn't love you.
But no, listen. See, if I want you and I come to you and I will do everything I can
Just to get you.
because I love you. I will do everything I
There's
can
a
to
difference
get
between
you.
the want to. The want is different.
I love you. I want to be with you. I'll do everything I
I'll
can.
cut this session. They said
I
it,
will
so you
do-
all heard it. Okay.
I'll do everything I can to get you. But then the thing is that some of us, or most of us, are not really honest with the things we can keep up with. You might not be somebody who likes going out too, but you told me that you don't really have a problem with us going out. But now that I'm expecting us to go out, you are telling me that you can't go out or you're too tired. Meanwhile, you've already told me
That's
that
why
you
I'm
can go
telling you
out.
that if the person genuinely loves you, the effort will be different. You know, that's what you're actually supposed to measure.
This is
a clear guy who's interested in me or not. You understand? If the person is showing characters over and over and over again, you're like, nah, he's not really that
I think
serious
in the
like that. You
Ghanaian
understand?
space, we don't really take time to get to know each other. So the getting to know each other, it starts from when you are in the relationship. There are certain things that you're supposed to know.
You know that people actually fall in love rather in Ghana, as I say, in relationship rather.
Yes.
So their love is not there.
Yes, of course.
So
When you
those
get
who
into
decide in the relationship that I'm going to love, no, that's when they go further. And most people are not doing it nowadays. So the example we are giving, it doesn't.
There are certain surfaces that you're supposed to know before the actual relationship. But in Ghana, we don't do that. If you come and ask me, oh yeah, will you be my girlfriend? And I tell you that I'm going to think about it, and you are gone. We don't even relate or anything. You call me once in a week and ask me, yeah, what about my proposal? There is no getting to know each other.
So you want people to woo you.
No, it's not about wooing you. Let's say you meet Belinda. No, let's say what she's saying is you meet Belinda for the first time, right? And you tell Belinda you like her, you want to be in a relationship with her. What you have to do is try to get to know Belinda, even though you've told her you like her. But so you just told Belinda, I like you, then you went. 1 week later, I call Belinda, have you thought about what I said? That's what she's talking about.
And so eventually when the person accepts, the person didn't get to know you.
We will talk about this in the next episode. I think we are going away from this thing. Because if I start talking about this, we will change the topic.
We'll do a part 2 of
Yeah,
this.
we'll do a part 2.
So let's talk about finances. Does finances or
I didn't
money?
say my own.
Sorry, I didn't know you had a problem.
Thank you very much. I have a problem. A big problem. My problem is brokenness. I think one of the biggest challenges I had is money.
Okay, so we are getting into money then.
Yes, we'll talk about that, but let me talk. That's been my challenge. You don't want me to say my challenge. Yes, I feel like most people, after that, you can relate to the next topic. Most people have an issue with understanding what a relationship truly is. So it's like, most of the time when you approach someone, they're looking at what car key is he holding. You understand? So even though you might have...
I feel like, no, this is going.
you might
are
have
like a best.
like the prospect or the vision that the person is supposed to actually, we're all supposed to go to a particular destination, right? You might be going to the same destination, I might be going to the same destination, but because of how we are all thinking about money so much, we forget. So when I approach you, I'm scared because I can see that you and I can really go well in the life path that we are going. But I'm scared to ask you now because now if I come to you and I don't have the money, it's okay. That's one of my biggest challenges.
Then go and find money.
I'm not answering this
You
question.
are like a Benz. Women don't like leggy Benz nowadays.
For you.
You're supposed to be going to find money.
Well,
I think that the Ghanaian dating space, we think more about the now, immediate gratification over building.
It's not our fault.
Why? When you say it's not our fault, why do you say
That's how the
that?
system is. You
No,
need to
it's
survive.
People have
See,
suffered with
you
people
can't
to
say-
build.
Yeah.
And people came to enjoy from where they didn't sow. So now a lot of people do not want to suffer again.
Okay.
Let me
A man is a man, whether there's money or not. If they will show you shege, they will show
do you know? No, wait, do you know how
whether
nice it
they
is
are poor or
for them to
direct.
say, "Oh, baby, I'm outside your house. I came to pick you up. Let's go." Do you know how nice it is?
Imagine going out with someone who doesn't have a
Cinderella
car.
And then for them to say,
See, the truck
and then they'll say,
you
"Take
go out
Georgia and come and meet."
you are thinking of when am I messing that coffee?
Please, so not to shade anybody, but like, just imagine this is Zito. I'm outside your house. Come and let's go. And take Georgia and meet me at the junction. Which one do you like? I'm giving him an example. Do you get it?
You when you drive to go and pick that guy up, that honey, I'm also coming. Yes.
You see, he's saying it.
We hear what said.
Always about them.
Essien said, "Hey,
imagine
listen."
I am
Essien
always
said that.
thinking your ego is
Relax. Essien said you should understand your roles. Essien said it.
I said, provided they identify.
Essien say,
no, but there is only
you
one.
said it. They should understand their roles, that they are provided. So you can't say that's not my pick you up.
There is only one passenger seat. Sammy, there is only one passenger princess.
Have you heard of passenger king before?
Naga, passenger prince. You don't call it passenger queen. It's passenger prince.
Can you imagine?
I can imagine this.
You understanding your rules do not mean go and kill a lion for a woman. That's why if you don't fit, I just do your plan.
Exactly. Go for what you
Go
want.
and find the money.
Because
So,
right now,
see, this is where my problem is. A lot of people have redefine relationships
Bro.
as where I can go and get rich, where I can go and find comfort. That's not relationship.
No.
So I should define it as well, go and suffer.
No, that if I then find someone I can work my life with, whether the person has it or not.
And the person I identified has money. That's it.
Yes.
That's why I identified.
The requirements for the identification.
Somebody, wait. A man will also identify a woman by her face, her body, her buttocks. That's what he wants.
No.
Being to identify by your pocket.
Wrong. That's also wrong. That's also wrong.
Sammy, if you meet a woman, I think the first thing I will be share, you are attracted to this person. If the person is attracting you and all of
So I'm not saying go and pick a homeless guy and start dating the person. You understand? That's where you're supposed to start from. You yourself, are you having a car? If you don't have a car, pick someone without a car and just go with. Pick someone on your level. You understand?
I said maybe.
If you have plenty money, you're saying that you don't like low class guys, I understand. The class you've reached, and the kind of people you interact with, has raised the standards to certain, but it's difficult for you to work with certain people. But you will be. What will put they be also people.
And them yo. Me ni bi ame go for bi on ni bi.
Don't just say what we didn't have sense or what.
Wait.
Actually, one better
That
for
bio.
myself.
Me ni bi ame go for bi so on ni bi. What be
You
that?
want better. The guy you're also going to pick. So you also want better. Someone who's striving to make it.
So you.
No,
You.
the person who's also driving is looking for someone who's also driving.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you, you are educated. That's it. Go for who you like.
Yes.
Let's say an educated man, it's very rare for them to go and take for a woman like that is not educated. And
See, they are always looking for someone that are below them. Men, most men are looking for someone that is below them.
No,
so that they can have their ego.
I wish they could drive me around every day. Woo, woo, woo. That king is coming here. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in someone who can walk that life that I want. You understand?
And what if the person I want has money? I shouldn't take him because he has money.
What does he mean by that?
I don't want to walk that life. I want to drive that life.
No.
When it comes to human beings, you cannot predict.
Capturing everything.
You see, so when you are giving your answers, you should let's say manage it so that it.
No, we can't manage. These are individual places. So
what I want is what I want.
Yes. When you are looking for a woman, you have a list of things you want.
Can we go?
Okay, go on.
All right. So now we've had a lot of issues where we have money or finances playing a lot of influence in relationships these days. To you, what role does money or financing play to you? Like, what role does it play when it comes to dating someone or being in a relationship with someone?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
I think it's maturity. That's the way it plays. It's not about someone having enough or more than enough. It's about you understanding what life is all about. If you don't, do you know that there are so many girls out there, I don't know if it's about you, but who are just, they know very well the truth, that it's not about money. They are just refusing the fact that they have to be with someone who doesn't have money. They just don't want to entertain that thought. In their head, they know what's right too. They know that I can be with someone who doesn't have money. But just because of someone I showed them shake it before, they feel like that's it. I will not entertain anybody again. Even if he has money or he doesn't have money, what I want is someone who has money. It's better to cry in a Lamborghini and whatever. Do you know those who are crying Lamborghini right now want to bend that Lamborghini?
Yeah, they are still in an airport.
All the best to them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But if you understand life, you realize that Lamborghini you're sitting in crying, that is not the essence of
You
life.
don't have freedom.
You don't have it. You understand?
What can I say? They don't understand life.
If you understand life really, there are
So
some people in the village right now, they have more peace than us here. Because here
that's what they've been open to. That's what they are used to.
It's wrong. That ideology that is because that's what they know is very wrong.
That's what they expect.
And that's what they know. Go to the farm, come back with your husbands, come and cook.
Are they happy?
That's what they are content with.
And even
If they don't drive Lamborghini, would they die?
even with that,
Because they don't need Lamborghini in the village, obviously.
When they drive it on the road in the village, the car will go off or the car will spoil. It will still work.
We know
But
you
they
want
don't need
Lamborghini.
it.
That's fine. We understand.
It's
that.
media.
See,
Media sells you ideas.
No, like this is not about media selling ideas.
Farmers that are producing more, like their farms
Yeah,
are big.
they also want to go for big
Yes.
farmers.
So it's not just about money. Wherever you find
But
yourself,
you see, they
you're
are looking for
the
farmers who are doing well with their life. But the people in the city, they are looking for the king. They've jumped the farmers. They're not looking for
Nobody's
men.
saying
because
women
in
are
the
looking
city,
for
that's
big
not
men.
what's-
They're also
that's
looking
what
for
they're
men that are doing well.
If the city women were taken to the village, they will not target the men who are doing well. They will target the king. And 20 women will fight over the king. They will all go and sit with the king and come and sit home without having a husband. Because they are looking for something that's way, way, way above them. That's what they are doing nowadays. People are no longer looking for money to let's drive in life. They are looking for money to sit down and relax. They don't understand life. Most of these women don't understand life.
Why do you make money?
That is not
Why
life.
do you work?
If you really, really understand life, you realize that getting money does not stop you from and make you relax. Getting money is not the end of life.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why do you work?
So if you find someone that you are going to work on this together. To work, to be honest, if you are putting it all to your side, to work is to give solution to someone. The fact that they pay you back is just an addition. The fact that they value you is also an addition. It's good that they may pay you way, way, way more. But the main thing that makes your life thrive, it's not about having the money. It's about providing solution.
So why do you provide solutions? Just to provide solutions?
Because that's how you...
Wait, let me answer the question about why you work. All right. Imagine someone working 9 to 5 every day, but they are always angry at going to work because they get paid, but that's their job. That's how they earn. That's how they make money. And someone who provides a solution, like someone is saying, maybe a philanthropist, he helps children and people support that vision of his, and he is comfortable. He has something to feed on, but he's still doing that consciously all the time, and is growing. And you that goes to work 9 to 5 and every day complain about your boss, who is working?
We are all working.
We are both working. Who's more accomplished?
The one doing the philanthropist.
So what do you know in the finance work then?
I think accomplishment is defined differently.
Okay.
Maybe me building a house is an accomplishment to me.
Doing 9 to 5.
You feeding the streets is your accomplishment. That's it. So it's different.
You didn't get what I painted.
You see,
the guy doing the 9 to 5 who complains about his job.
He complains. What I'm saying, you don't get it. I can go to work and complain a lot. But But my goal in life is to build a house for my parents or something.
You know that-
buy a car. That is my accomplishment.
So
You know
So
that
I would
when-
complain
when-
so many times, but
when
I
you
still
finish-
accomplished my goal.
when you finish
That
the
is an
task,
accomplishment
when
to
you
me.
finish your task at work,
Do you get it?
and you do it very well, and it's not like they praise you. You yourself, you realize that Charlie, I did my sometimes it's even more exciting than you being paid. The payday, the feeling you have is different. Sometimes when the payday
Right.
comes, you're not taking out by bill. You're going to pay this. You're going to pay this. You're going to pay. You know you can pay all of them, but the joy you get in solving that problem at work is more exciting than even the money you get at the end. Unless when you are in a place you know that you are not supposed to be there. Me, when I get up, some people ask me, why are you like this? When I get up on Monday, I'm excited. The traffic doesn't bother me as much because I know that I'm going to do something I'm excited about. The office I'm going to is very fun. I know the salary will come, but I'm not. Do you understand? I'm not moved by that. If they pay me more, oh hallelujah, I'll be very happy. But my joy is in getting the thing done.
So how
Okay.
does it relate?
The women don't know what they want again. Oh. They don't know what joy is anymore. They feel like getting
That's
what
the
they want in the house.
relationship.
That's the problem. Oh. They don't really understand. They don't. If they really understand.
How do you, wait, are you in their shoes? Are you in like a
I've worn
woman's
their
shoes
socks, their
to
shoes,
understand
their
that, okay,
bonnets,
this is
I've
what
worn
joy
everything.
means
I
to me?
understand. Because if you talk to them most of the time, this is what they get to. They're like, oh, genuinely, some of them they say, well, I want a rich man, I want a man. You realize that if you talk to them further, it's not the rich man they're looking for. They're looking for a place they can
Peace of
serve,
mind. Yeah.
a place they can have peace, a place that the man will give them comfort. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for riches. So if they really knew what riches were, the man that has money, they think he has time for you. That rich man you're looking for. You will drive your Lamborghini
The
alone.
people
and
even
the
talking
people that
here, they know what.
Even
So what am
Because of their experiences in
You
the
see,
past, they don't want to
I think
even appreciate the fact that
they close their mind. They don't want the truth.
That
They close
is-
it because
that
they
is
feel
the
like
problem.
I have to feel comfortable this time.
Yeah.
I have to
So
feel
you
comfortable.
feel comfortable and suffer in the comfort.
No, but
me, did I tell you I'm suffering?
They are going
No,
on a different path.
the comfortable you are feeling here is that you have money.
if I'm comfortable, how am I
If
suffering?
God wants me to.
How can I be suffering in comfort? If I'm comfortable, what's the suffering again?
You don't
Let me
get
ask you a
that.
question. Let me ask you a question.
You
No, wait, let
need
me ask
to
you
be
a question.
comfortable. Like if you want peace of mind in our generation, money is everything. If you want to have
No,
peace
money is
of
everything.
mind,
Hey, say what?
If-
Money is
Say that,
everything.
say
if you
that,
want
say
Sorry,
that.
money
you,
is
No, 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 no,
you
no,
want to
sorry,
get
money
married,
is
you come,
everything.
you come and tell
Bill
your
Gates would have
money.
gone to sleep by now if money was everything.
See,
The guy is still working. Why?
Then
Yeah,
divorce-
you
You want more money to do what?
You need that comfort. You need that relaxed mind.
So money
I
is
can
not making
pay for
comfortable.
myself
Okay, let me ask
to
you
be
guys
able
a
to do
question.
whatever you want to
Let
do.
him- let him-
That is
If
not-
you don't have
is
that
not
comfort, you don't have that
See,
relaxed mind.
I kind of second what she's saying because now a lot of the things
You are
that disturb
seconding
me
because
are
your
money
mind is
related.
money related.
Exactly. A lot of the things that are stressing me right now is money related.
If I have
Things I'll think about at night is how to
You
be
know
able to
that-
pay
you
something
know
with
that
money.
your
And so if I
fulfillment-
had
your
that money, I don't think I'll be
your
stressed.
fulfillment is not to have money, but to solve the problem. later.
Exactly, and it needs money to solve
And
that
when it's
problem.
the fulfillment, the building of that solution is done over time.
Yeah.
You are more joyous. You are. That's why people living life.
You need
It's not
the-
about solving everything at
you
once.
need the
Having the
money
money,
to
boom.
solve the
That is not
problem.
life.
See,
Being able to solve it over.
If I get a certain amount of money now and I'm able to pay all the things I have to pay and be able to sleep at
you
night,
feel empty afterwards.
Me.
I'm telling you. I've gotten to the point.
Well, like that,
I
like,
felt
you feel
I've
like
gotten to
you
a
don't
point
have
where
anything to do
I had everything I really wanted. At a point,
it's not about me quitting my job. It's not about
me.
me quitting the things I do, like the job I do.
You don't get the point.
But the fact that that kind of mental strain I have just because these things are hovering over my head that
Yeah.
needs to be get done.
See,
The woman
It's
that
where
gets
it
to the
is.
point
This
that
is-
you want,
Okay.
the
human-
women that really get to the point that you want, if you interview them, the things they will tell you,
See.
you realize that
the human being,
Yeah.
A lot.
is always looking for more.
yeah.
When you solve one solution today, you would find something
That is
else.
life.
That is
supposed
life.
to rule.
Do you get it? So it doesn't mean that if I find money to buy a car or build a house right now, and when I'm done, like I'll be I'll feel fulfilled, but I'll still want more. I'll be moving forward.
Another problem will
But
come.
you
So,
need that peace of mind. You see, and like I said, it is money. Everything
that
else
peace
is
of
money
mind doesn't
related.
come from abundant riches.
Of course.
Thank you.
But you need the money. We cannot agree that we need the money to have that at least the 50% peace of mind.
Do you know, like someone is acting like someone who doesn't like money, like
No, I like
he
money.
doesn't like
Do
money.
you want to stay in a house with 50 bedrooms and your husband is not at home? He's in a meeting.
Why would I have a 50-bedroom house? For what reason?
Because your mother has a money.
Sammy,
You
if
have
you
gone in that
have
room.
been
You
with-
have been plenty of rooms.
If you have been with
Why
a man,
can you not have a man who is well to do and is still available? Like those people have that in their
Let me
lives.
tell you the real theory. The people who have that money plenty in abundance, they don't have time.
Nobody is talking about having too much money.
So which one do you want?
We want money that makes you
That's
comfortable.
comfortable.
That's all.
Even the kind of
If
life
it be
that
your
me
money,
I'm
if it be
living
our
right
money,
now.
they go take
they find their comfort. That's
No,
the thing.
you see, so you wait, when you were saying,
It's your man they want to find the comfort in. It's your money they want to find the comfort in. They can't find that.
If you
They
have
can't work
dated,
towards it. That's the
if you have
problem.
dated a man that is broke before,
See,
you understand this.
some more. The reason I'm saying this is,
That's
see,
the best.
I was in a relationship with somebody that told me that I made him feel useless just because I don't come and hound you for money. So I'm making you feel useless as a man.
Someone with a psychological problem.
Do you get
don't
it?
use it for everybody else. That person may have a problem, but you think that that's the general thing. Not everybody thinks that way. If you date someone who is very psychologically balanced, the person will not tell you that statement. So immediately you see them, this guy is not correct. Put your head that way. Don't take it to the next person.
If you date a man that is broke, you understand this thing.
I say I'm not dating. I can't date a man that's broke.
Men
See.
that are broke, they don't have peace of mind. They are always worried.
Exactly.
They will stress you.
See, the kind of stress that come with people like that, it's
That is
crazy.
a man who doesn't understand life.
And that
You
is how
understand?
most men.
Men who understand life. Men who understand life.
Yes.
No. She's talking from experience.
That
She
is how-
people that are broke.
That is how most men.
Most
See,
men
That's
have
why
been
we
around.
men we have decided.
Men who
that,
understand
okay,
life
we
don't
want
stay
to go for
broke.
people who are
Men,
Okay, wait.
men who are
If you
really-
say that's how most men are, right? How many women will change the percentage of men that are rich?
How many
How many
women-
rich men do we have? in
Will
Ghana?
change the percentage of most men.
We are not talking about rich men.
Wait, relax. She said that's how most men are. So imagine a case of 100. She said 80% are like that. The 20%, all of.
But me, what I've seen is people who don't have money are always frustrated.
Yes.
They're always frustrated. They're always angry.
That's my problem.
Let's win.
They're the best women.
Yes.
That's why the Bible says that.
You forgot that there are more women than
Seven
men.
women will chase one man. Why is what
Yeah,
happening?
they forgot.
Listen.
Those women that go and chase the man, they are there.
You know something?
I don't
The Bible
chase,
wasn't wrong
I
when they said that
attract.
seven women will chase one
Take
man.
over.
Wait. The Bible wasn't wrong when they said seven women will chase one man.
Yeah.
Because the Bible knew that the focus will be looking for what they'll be looking for is
And I'm saying that those who go and chase will chase. Me, I don't chase. I attract. So what I want is attracted to me.
okay.
I don't chase men.
Stage of your life.
You'll be attracting, they'll be attracting.
Wait.
One at a time.
At this stage of your life, what's the kind of woman you'd want to date? Financially.
Wait, we have not got to that question.
No.
It's fast.
I'm driving a point. Financially, not like, financially.
I'm not
what kind of
looking.
woman
When I'm
would you
looking for a
want?
woman, I'm not looking for a woman financially. I'm looking for a woman with a vision. Usually, I don't care how much you have. I've never asked the woman.
It's not about how much she
I'm not saying how much you have.
you if let's say you find a girl who is maybe in uni, you're okay.
Uh-huh.
You'll be okay dating
Yes.
a girl in uni.
Yes,
she
if the
doesn't
girl-
work.
Yes.
And
Why? She doesn't eat. Before I met her, she doesn't eat.
relax, I'm driving a point.
Okay, drive it.
She doesn't work. So you'll be okay dating a lady in university, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you work, you're okay.
Not because I'm coming to take care of her. I didn't become a
You're
father.
not coming to take care of her.
Go on.
But of course, you do something for her financially, or you have plans that if you're dating somebody,
Why
you don't do
should the
any support.
finances be a topic
Relax,
in
I'm
this?
driving a point.
You were the one that
Drive it.
just said
Let's say
provider.
You were
Yeah, it's like he doesn't understand the definition of what a provider
Let's
is.
just get to the junction.
just
Drive to the
said
point.
provider.
Wait. Drive to the point.
Nobody's saying
Relax.
that. No.
Let's just finish. If I find
You
someone
see,
with the invest,
men would blame us because we want that, but some of you would also want a woman that is working. We want someone
But
that
we
is
don't want
already
money like that.
doing like
Some-
comfortable.
some of you, I told you that some of the
someone
men
that is
have
comfortable.
psychological
That is
problems.
what we are looking for.
some of them have
And then you know, like there are some men that also come and say, "Oh,
Wait.
I'll take care of you." They come with, "I'll take care of
I want to
you."
get someone that doesn't only maybe and the next meal.
Alright, so I think what we are forgetting also is that life is filled with challenges, and what you need rather as a lady is someone who can weather the storm and still come off looking very strong.
They don't want weather reports for this people.
Do you understand?
Weather
What I'm trying to say is that
Someone who did
listen.
who did something to you. It's like somebody has hurt him.
Wait.
Honestly,
Guys, let me finish. Right.
It's because
Let me finish.
more
Let me
being
finish.
nice, we
Let
are
me
looking for
finish.
those things too.
Let me finish.
There are people who have money that are
Can I
those
finish?
things.
You can't finish.
So, mentally, women have conscientized themselves that this is what I want. They feel short to see, okay, what if challenges come in? Can this person overcome it? Would they stay sane enough to grow out of it? So, for instance, you're dating a guy who is well-to-do, right? Maybe he's made money, and all of a sudden, COVID-19 comes. He goes broke. He's gone. Mentally dead. You leave him. Because
His time is up. He has expired.
exactly the point. You're not looking for advance, What you're looking for is you are benefiting now.
Instinct.
Do you get the point? So is that immediate gratification you think about? Not what you're going. So you're going to live with it. So imagine you get married to that person. You're going to live for the next 50 years.
Yeah, when the money
Right. So what happens
When
when things go down?
he's no longer that man.
But why do you think
He's
that?
disqualified as a man.
No,
What
why
happens that he's
do
gonna-
you think that we are looking for just someone with money?
That's what you.
But
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
That's not what we are
No,
saying.
we are
That's
saying
why
that
you're communicating.
we are talking about money right now.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so the main focus is money. The main focus is not the person's qualities. The main focus is about money.
Okay.
But why do you think that we are just looking for money?
That's what someone was trying to say.
I think
that
you
women-
should, as a man,
we have
That's what I'm saying, that you guys are not balancing the thing.
has all of
Okay.
them.
Nobody is like out there looking. Well, I don't know about other women.
I mean,
I don't think I'm out there. No, listen.
You see,
I'm not looking at.
that's the point that you don't. We are not looking for
a rich
rich
guy.
people.
We
That's
get
just
that.
That's what we are
point.
looking
I'm saying
for.
that from what you guys have been discussing here, the picture you are painting is I want my comfort now. I want to enjoy.
it's
I
not
want
about
everything. And
okay,
you're not
this is
thinking
let me
about
explain
what
it to you.
next.
I feel like it is more of the guy should have something to do. You shouldn't be a guy that can't afford your basic needs. And then why are you going into a relationship
you
in
are-
then?
Wait. As a matter of fact, why do you even enter a relationship with the ideology that the guy must come and take care of me?
Nobody.
That's not what we are saying.
Nobody enters with that ideology. See, me, I've had
Their
so many
finances
people.
shouldn't be part of the qualification.
Some more. I've had so many people.
Why?
The reason I'm saying
Like he
is,
said,
I've had so many
men
men
they
that
provide
come
this.
and then they'll be
You
like,
have so many men.
I want to take like I've had like that's what I meant.
Okay.
Like having conversations with people or like just getting to know people. And then some of the statements they make is me, I'll take care of you. When you tell me you take care of me and you start saying those things to me, obviously I'll be having expectations towards you. Because I never asked you that come and take care of me. Right now he was telling us that we should know our roles as people. Women are supposed to, what did you say?
Men are the providers.
And then women are supposed to receive. If you've said,
Yes.
yeah, that's what he said. So if you tell me that,
Okay.
don't you think I'll have expectations for you?
Okay,
So my thing is, it is how you go into the relationship or how you approach a woman. It's my
You are
expectations.
sitting there and a man tells you that I'm going to take care of you. That means you let your guard down. Is that what you're going to do? You're not going
Someone, let me tell you, I work.
Always going the extreme.
We all work here. Yeah works. I work. Belinda works. And I take my salary at the end of the month. If let's say I take like 10K or something a month, and somebody is giving me extra money, won't I collect? Won't I say my 10K? What? Did I tell the man I'll come and provide for you?
You are the ones that come with those things.
We won't forget again. We are solving.
So me, my thing is, I have my money, but if you give it to me, I won't reject it. I'll collect it.
Take it.
So
That's just it.
would you give the man your money?
If he needs it. If he needs it.
And if the woman needs it, we'll give it to her too.
No, what I'm saying, you don't get. Don't come and